I want to buy the dip. With what? I think a lot of people feel that way. I'm showing you this on the screen. One of the biggest posts that I've made in a while got a lot of attention, and people feel it because with XRP, with Bitcoin, with crypto, guys, why are we dropping so fast as we're heading to April 2nd? It's going to suck. Guys, everybody holding crypto, why is it going to suck? Because it's nothing to do with crypto, it has nothing to do with any good company, only with things that we cannot control. And I'm going to say it, guys. Many of you've been waiting for the time right now to buy the dip. You've been waiting for a time to say, man, finally have some money on the side. Should I buy it now? Well, yes, if you're planning to hold for the end of the year or even next year. No, if you want to get more better deals. What do I mean? Well, tomorrow is Sunday, and what happens in a bloody Sunday is probably we're going to be seeing a $2 XRP, just to give you an idea. That's why, people here in the comment sections are like, LOL, I feel this in my soul, right? Payday is tomorrow, all in. And people say, exactly, right? Like facts. These are real people, right? And I'm very happy because it goes to the core bones of the reality. I ask you guys, this is pretty cool, by the way. 9 days ago was the time when XRP Ripple, we got the news as far as the SEC dropping the appeal, and the price went up. Remember, those days were really good. Given today's news, those news, XRP is going to go much with 8,000 votes, finally much higher. It didn't. It just went up, and now is back close to the $2. I asked you yesterday, now full 1 day with almost 7,000, close to 7,000, 6,000 votes, much higher. So there's a lot of bulls that I'm watching right now for XRP, which I love you guys. But when you think about it, right, this is all just planned. This is all going to just happen because when you zoom out, we haven't really moved much of this range. This is it. Just to give you an idea for XRP. For Bitcoin, guys, it's somewhat weaker the way I see it. We are still, above 76 and getting closer, to that 80. But I mean, right now, 82. But it's still not, the 120 plus $1,000 that we're supposed to be. Why? If there's so many great news, if there's so many awesome stories about crypto, and I feel it, man, in the comment section, that you guys tell me really clearly how any good news doesn't work. It sucks because all the work and the legislation and the hearings and the conferences and all the breaking stories, nothing has worked. It's just the time at the end of Q1. And I'll show you this, and this is just going to be phenomenal, guys. Bitcoin, it's going to be Bitcoin returns. Look at this. Look at 45% negative Ethereum. Ethereum, bro. In 3 months. And Bitcoin under 11%. We've been talking a lot about XRP on the channel, right? Which I love it. Come to XRP. And over the last 3 months, right? This is November. So at the beginning in January, right? The price was 230s. Roughly 230s to 40s, right? So we are, under, we're down, but not by a lot. XRP is actually, in the 1 month, 2.50%. So realistically speaking, XRP is doing much better. One of the reasons that people are buying XRP instead of other coins, right? And if you bought Ethereum, Ethereum is doing much worse than XRP. Bitcoin might be doing a little bit worse than XRP, but they all kind of go hand in hand. Guys, I'm making this update just because I wanted to remind you, man, that don't just drop the towel. Don't just say, this is over and whatever is going to happen next week is still going to go down and everything's going to be bad. These are the times, guys. I'm showing you right now in the last month, if you really want to get that excited, right? some people are actually saying that the price of XRP is going to go back to the 50 cents. It's going to be a pump and dump. But it's just not the same compared to this one in 2018. It's not the same to this one in 2021. We have a new reality, and now we're consolidating here. I'll be the first one to tell you guys that was fake and we're going to come all the way down, but it doesn't feel that way. And it sucks to see that, all the people voting and getting excited, finally much higher, much higher. You guys want to see much gold and money coming into your wallets, right? But in reality, all you can control, go back to the picture that I started with, is if you're willing and able to find ways for you to buy the dip, because that's what I'm doing. And those dips are going to be the ones that are going to take you to whatever goal that you have. Everybody, if you're enjoying the content, drop a like, consider subscribing to the channel, and turn on those notification bells. Happy weekend. I know right now, not a lot of people are talking about crypto, especially XRP or Bitcoin, whatever, but I want to get everybody on the same page. And even though, things are looking that tonight, tomorrow, and even Monday, things could go more grim, and we could revisit 70,000 Bitcoin and under $2 XRP, because I woke up today to an 82 Bitcoin, and I woke up today, where's XRP, to a 206 XRP. And I already told you guys how CC, right, former CEO and co-founder, the current, the founder of Binance, said the 1% or the building teams, the building people. And I agree, guys, that people right now who are adding the dips, well, depends when you're gonna start selling, and taking profits. But if it's nowhere even close to, the end of Q1 or Q2, you should be good to go. If you're trading though, right? By the way, go ahead and click the first link down below. Sign up to BTCC, get some pretty cool bonuses and rewards, and no VPN, no KYC. If those are you're trying to get, some positions for shorts or longs, look something like this. I encourage you guys to give it a try. I got a lot of people already trading, and it's really fun to see that, thumbs up and people are making some money because they're learning how to trade. Right now, personally, I'm looking to buy more Bitcoin, more XRP, and a little bit of the made in the USA, like Cardano, and other ones. HBAR too. Oof, that's a good one. Ondo could be another chance too. So it makes sense, guys, to be bullish despite that it sucks. And it's going to continue sucking, right? Let's just say like it is for a little while, as we end in about 2 more days this Q1 in April 2nd. If that starts down because of the tariffs, well, just know that we have a long way to go. And as soon as we get that SEC new chairman, things can swap. Plus the incoming FOMC in May, we have to wait a little bit longer, but you guys know that we're going to be here every step of the way. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Just kind of like catch up with my community that don't matter really where we're at, as long as you have the right mindset that you buy the dip today. If you are looking for ages, right, or possible, in a couple more days, as we are still bleeding, because still not that strong the recovery, and I think they want more blood. Peace.